beings, life forms, specimens. English is not my second language. Anyway, welcome back to the Ambition Podcast, the podcast about ambition, Minecraft, other stuff, whatever we want to talk about, hosted generally by 4 of the lowest IQ members of the internet you may enjoy watching. This week we have myself, Mischevous. We have the man who screams, dies to creepers, and enjoys Survivor. It's Miles One Baseball.
Astrophobia space start. Dab.
We have the winner of the 2012 Special Olympics, KOKeowner.
This intro is terrible.
Hey, you watch out or you're getting
I
booted.
thought I won that.
And the man who is also here, Dango.
Yeah,
Man
I'm
who's
kind of
also
just
a
here.
food. Dango.
He's not a food, he's a chest.
Okay, I'm only sometimes a food.
When are you a food, and what kind of food?
Okay,
Japan.
someone's chest could be
It
a
depends
food
on
if
the
you want it
country,
to be.
really.
Oh yeah, he's
Because in
weeaboo
France, I can
food.
bread. In Weebland, I'm fucking dumplings. But in
Hey,
France, I'm
watch the
bread.
language. This is a fucking Christian podcast.
Oh,
Heck.
Frick.
heck.
Darn. Frightened.
Damn.
All right. So, on to our first section of topic is the news. I forgot to mention this last week, but if you couldn't tell by now, the cast of members is going to sort of rotate among Ambition members with me as the primary host. And on, special occasions, special episodes or whatnot, we may have non-Ambition guests. But generally, we're going to rotate through Ambition members, and people may come back, may not, and we'll have sort of a changing cast, but I'll always be here, unfortunately, so you're kind of stuck with me. And yeah,
God, that just devalues the podcast.
it really
Having to
does.
listen to
It
Scott every
increases the
time.
Dogecoin value, though, highly.
It does. I'm actually working on...
Is Dogecoin still a thing?
We're getting back in
it is. No, for work, I have to work with blockchain, which is
'Cause I
basically
noticed
the
that-
founding technology for all cryptocurrency. So my
Yeah,
Dogecoin
there are a fuck
days,
ton of cryptocurrencies.
they're coming into
Oh,
play
your
right now.
Dogecoin days of the past have come back to help you in the future.
Yeah,
See how
now
it is.
I'm working for
The
the
return of
government
2015
for
Scott.
blockchain.
The Canadian government is getting its income from Dogecoin.
Yeah,
You heard it here.
And
That's how they buy their meth, is with their Dogecoin.
Canadian meth is high quality.
It's
I'm
just
pretty
up
sure
there.
there was a dude. Last night I went to dinner with my
Me
friends
too.
for my friend's 21st birthday, and I'm pretty sure there was a dude on meth, and the ambulance had to come and take him away. It was really kind of. He was like hoarding knives.
But
Like,
was it a
came
good
into the
time?
restaurant.
Why do you
But
need
was it a
more
good
than one
time?
knife?
I mean, it was a good time. I was drinking a margarita and eating guac because it was a Mexican restaurant. But then fucking this he's cracked out dude. Like we were parking our car and he comes up to our window and he was like, "You got any weed?" And we're like, no, sorry, dude." And then we went to the restaurant. It's like in a really good part of town, and this dude is just walking around. He
I didn't
goes
know
in the
you were
restaurant.
Kevin.
He orders 2 beers, and then he takes the knives from every single table surrounding him. And then he has like a stash pile of like 9 knives, and then he puts one in his pocket and he tries to leave. And they called the cops on him, and he got transported like to the hospital.
But he's
I'm
just
pretty
trying
sure
to
it was
steal
just
a
like-
collection. He's like Little Mermaid.
I think he was
Why
just
collect
really
all of them
paranoid.
and then only try
So
to
that's why
keep
you
one
don't
of
do
them?
meth.
Or do. Go to Arkansas. I hear it's the meth capital. Is that
You know,
correct?
stealing utensils is pretty easy.
It is, but why would you want all of them just to try and take one of them?
If he ever wants a really big PB&J sandwich.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's because he was like afraid someone else was gonna take a knife and like go after him, because he just seemed like super paranoid.
I took like 40 to 50 knives in one semester from my university.
Okay, that's
cafeteria.
different because you just steal silver.
I thought you were going to say it took 40 to 50 meth.
Oh yeah, I just, like every day I take that many meth.
I'm a big fan of injecting marijuana.
Right into the jugular.
Right.
Does anyone want to discuss our first real set of news, the most important, glorious
Alright.
set of news?
Only you should, because
Yes.
you
no.
can
Grey's
give the
Anatomy.
best.
I am a humble man.
Scott, don't worry,
alright.
Scott's just trying to pretend to be a humble man. Don't listen to him.
Well, if you haven't noticed, the month has changed. It is now officially Scottober.
Yeah.
I don't know what Scottober really represents, so that's why I was going to have you do it, but now I introduced it and made myself look like a fool, so go ahead and continue.
Oh,
That's not
I was
ours.
just trying to be humble. But Scottober is basically the best month. It's the spookiest, coolest month where you get lots of cool new movies. The spooky theme, you got Halloween.
Fake
And-
Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving is in a couple days from recording this. Probably the day before this releases. And it's going to be LIT sick, as the kids say. And it's just the best month. And if you agree, comment I hate Dibscraft in the comments.
Like with or without spaces.
As many spaces as you like. God damn it, bleep boy.
I
It was
had to
Dango,
put
he
it
did
in
it
the
in the
comments.
That's grr. Just kidding.
That's
I'm
not
not
a
cringy.
twosies to Dibscraft.
The Ambition podcast, but we all just say grr for 40 minutes.
Oh
Grr.
gosh, don't click away. I swear it ends.
Grr.
Oh no, we just lost 8 viewers at
Grr.
least 12.
8 out of 12 viewers, oh no.
Hey, the last podcast got almost 200. We're getting there, boys.
Whoa, that's more
I
views.
did not listen
That's
to
more
last
views than I
podcast.
get.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
tried to
more
see, but I
views than
didn't.
Miles has ever received on his channel.
Nah, he's gotten up there on occasion. All right, so let's
Alright.
let's dive into what Scottober really means, because we got some PogChamp stuff coming up this season. First topic, I hope everyone has seen the first season. It's Stranger Things, coming out on the date of my birth, October 27th. Season 2 of Stranger Things. Who's excited?
I am excited.
I've never seen season 1, no idea what the show's about.
Wow, you
I
are
watched like
you're,
What
3
the
episodes
hell,
of season
Miles?
1, but I couldn't get interested.
you're missing out.
What?
It's so good.
I
It's
watched
not my
it.
style.
I watched season 1 with my girlfriend, and we're planning on watching season 2 together.
Yeah, season 2 is going to be Halloween themed naturally, or season 1 was
I know-
Christmas themed, so I think it's going to be sick.
I know there was a group of people in here that were watching it. Is
Yeah.
that still
Yeah.
happening? Because I don't think you
I
finished
imagine
season
you
1.
guys are gonna
Little
Binge
Albert
it
from the last
together.
podcast and a few other people. I don't know who watched it.
probably
but,
King and
Yeah. But yeah, it's a great
and
show.
Kevin and
If you
Cap.
guys haven't seen season 1, definitely recommend it. It's like a sci-fi kind
real
of
good.
old show. What is it, 80s, 70s? I'm not
It
good at...
takes place in
year.
the early 80s, I believe,
Yeah, one of those.
in a town called
Something like that.
Hawkins, Indiana.
Indiana. I thought it was Calkins, but my bad.
Hawkins, Indiana, and it's in the 80s, and it's pretty cool, like sci-fi.
It's-
Yeah,
1984. All right.
Ah,
The
my
year
favorite
that
George
Gabriel was
Orwell
born.
book.
That's the year. God.
And
Nobody reads anymore. It's 2017.
yeah, I agree. So our next big thing on Scottober, the new Jigsaw movie coming out on a very prestigious a date of my birth. You know, it's going to be a good day. October 27th as well. The new apparently Saw the final chapter was not the final chapter. So now we're getting Jigsaw.
they like to make money.
Yeah, of reprinting the exact same movie, but for some reason I love everyone.
This is like the
Good
appendix to the final chapter.
The appendix?
Well,
You know, it's like the
Saw
part
has a,
after the end of the book.
Oh,
yes, Miles. Wait, no one reads, so no one gets that.
Nobody reads.
it's not a
Anyways,
preamble, it's a
so
postambly.
For those who don't know, back I think it was probably 3 years ago, Ambition did a movie night, and we watched all the Saws together.
Yeah, those are
That
good
was
times.
probably like Ambition season 2 time. It was
Yeah,
like real early.
because Saw 1 was one of our earliest movie nights. It was like the 3rd or 4th. Back when we
Yeah.
actually did it weekly.
Yep. I remember watching one of the Saws with you guys when I was in Cape Cod, and that was the week that I met up with Walden McGillis. That was like way long ago.
He's pregnant now since you met him, right? Or I guess he must have had birth to the kid since.
What?
Yep.
No, I think it's the other way around. KOK was pregnant.
Oh, we weren't supposed
Yeah,
to say
Kayako
that
should be the
publicly.
pregnant one.
Sorry for that edit.
Oh, not yet. Oh, shoot.
And-
Quick, everyone start swearing so we just
Next
have to bleep it out.
topic,
Grr.
which is an
Heck.
important topic. Grey's Anatomy season 14.
Ambition's had more
Started.
seasons than Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, but
They're slacking.
Also
I'm
had better
currently
seasons.
in the middle of watching Grey's Anatomy with my girlfriend. I'm currently on season 11. It's a pretty good show. If you like drama and doctors and stuff.
Then watch House.
But yeah,
Yeah, House would be better.
Sorry, I eat an apple every day, so it keeps the doctor away.
I've been watching House lately too. It's good.
House is good.
I
I like
would
I like
be watching
I
it,
like
but they took
basically
it
all
off
the doctor
Netflix.
shows.
I
I
haven't
used to
seen.
watch House when I was younger,
I did too.
but I'm really just watching Grey's because Claire wants to watch it. So
It was either Grey's Anatomy or 50 Shades. I know. I've had that dilemma before.
I watched 50 Shades with I think Bobby.
Uh,
I watched it with some group of you guys.
all
We all
right.
decided
I don't
we would
think
watch
that's
50 Shades of
acceptable.
If
Grey.
anyone has their
Shades of
phone,
Grey's
please dial
Anatomy.
911. We have a child predator on the podcast.
I have luckily never seen
She
50
said
Shades.
she wanted to watch Grey's Anatomy, and
You're whipped.
I said I would as long as we got to watch Game of Thrones after, because
Dun, dun, dun,
Hasn't
dun,
seen
dun,
it.
dun. I just watched it from the start and I finished it. The game.
so after
50
Grey's
Shades
is
of
done, we're
Grey's
going to Game of
Anatomy.
Thrones.
Yes. And finally, for the list of things that we listed as the best parts of Scottober, Survivor continues. We talked about Survivor last week for our subreddit of the week, and naturally it continues on. And the last episode I thought was good, better than the premiere.
Dude, I wanted Alan's eyes to fucking bug out.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything. this time
Survivor
around.
spoilers, click away now if you don't want to
Oh
hear.
yeah, spoilers. Just click away.
So
My favorite part was when
I
Alan.
really like the tree clue.
Yeah, that
Tree
was
clue
sick.
was really
I
cool.
liked it, but I don't think that they should be carving shit into the trees when they're going to be staying in Fiji.
Fuck it, who cares?
That's one tree. He
They-
cut
they
off.
plant your trees.
The bark will grow back.
I think. How do you feel about
I don't think that's how that works.
the girl pooping in the water?
You mean the
The
aqua
Who
dump
got it
edit?
so far
Darnell
for aqua dumps and voted out?
That really concerned me because I didn't realize that girls pooped.
Why would you do it in the water?
How are you not single?
Like, wouldn't that
I'm refusing to acknowledge that joke.
wouldn't that be just? Why in the water?
Aqua dump, yo. Also,
But,
how do
Please,
you feel
We
about
should prefer to do it on land.
how do you feel
water
about
wipes for you.
Discount Tony and his
Discount
role?
Tony. Well, he can't swim. He finds idols, and
Well,
he's
He just needs to
Mexican.
splash
he
act.
only found the idol because of
And
like,
he's a law
Hot McGee.
lawman because he's a probation officer.
For those who
He's
don't
just
know,
Tony
also,
3.0.
some of us in Ambition are doing like a little, what is it called? Draft? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
It was a
draft
draft.
thing.
We're picking our boys.
Basically, we get points depending on how the season goes and who we have. As
I have
players.
Patrick, so I dodged a bullet.
I have
Jessica,
fucking.
so I mean,
I
I'll
have
try to
Cole, and
showmance.
he helped find the idol. So I got Jude out of fucking points because knockoff Tony got it.
What about upgrade Denise?
Upgrade Denise. She's not as funny.
I'm liking
She's
Upgrade
boring.
Denise.
He
I
needs
just
more
love her,
hair
like,
on the back of her
annoyance
head.
with
not
I
her
really
front.
okay. If at the end of the season there's not a hoax about her real job, then she's not as good as the original.
She looks like a
Denise.
fisherman.
If someone doesn't say she sucks at life, then I'm just going to be very upset.
Was that like Todd or Courtney?
Courtney.
Naturally.
What if she goes
Who
on
else?
Dr. Phil?
Oh no.
What would she do on Dr. Phil?
I mean, Todd was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, 'cause he's an
Yes, but
alcoholic.
Yeah,
Todd's a
he
drug.
downs half a thing of vodka before going on to Dr. Phil.
I mean, hey, it depends on the size of the vodka.
The size of a poop.
Oh,
That's a good point.
well then he's my man.
So, what are predictions right now? How do you think it's going to shape up for the season?
Well, based on the
Stuff
edit,
happens.
it looks like some of the good people have been like Ryan, Allie, Ashley.
Yeah, I think Turtleneck Boy is going to go pretty far.
I don't think he'll win though. I think he'll get
No,
far.
I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll go far. I also think that Cowboy
Oh, and Chrissy.
and Chrissy are going to go far.
Them
too.
two are gonna go far. Cowboy.
Also, how do we feel about the possible like romance in the next episode?
Oh,
There
I
are
forget
two
about
of
that.
them
Who was it?
that were
It was,
going on,
Ryan and
Cole-
Alan.
but there's only one now.
No, it was Cole and what's her name?
Jessica?
Jessica.
The
Yeah,
one
both
that, like,
of them. I have both of them on my team.
I have
Yeah,
one of
and
them.
Jessica's like said at the beginning, like, oh yeah, I'm a girl who cries a lot. I want to see her
Oh
cry.
no!
I want to see her cry. I want to see her like Cole just like completely like leave her one time and she just starts bawling.
You know,
That sounds
I think
amazing.
what the show really needs is another Billy and Candace.
Yes. Billy Garcia is
They
the
should
best.
have had them on Blood versus Water.
Why?
Because.
Ugh. All right, let's
Alright,
not
the next
dwell on
episode
this
is
too
called
long.
My Kisses Are Very Private, so I think we can tell where this is going to go.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking
Ryan and that
tribe swap, and then Alan and Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan and Devin is just gonna
I
be
think
the
there's
power
gonna be
couple.
one more episode, and then they're gonna, or one or two more, and I think they're gonna switch it down to 2 tribes.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
That's a good prediction. All right, we should
Let's move on.
Skitter McDadder along. Those aren't words, but they sound like they are. And we're gonna move on to the.
They don't sound like they are.
Speaking of things that people thought were gonna be cool but weren't, segue into r/ultrahardcore. Okay.
You made that mess. You clean it up. Continue.
First we have Ambition Season 2 throwback. What is this video?
It's
Is this the montage?
It's the
yeah.
montage.
That's going to be linked in the description if you don't know. Check out Ambition Season 2. That was released fucking probably three and a half years ago.
Yeah.
So wow, I was a young lad of 17 years.
I was probably 16 or 15 then.
Actually, it was 3.5.
Why wasn't
I
I
guess
in
I
that?
was 17.
Yeah,
I was 16 then.
Dango was on his alt. What it's brown.
Yep.
It was definitely
yeah, I
an
was there
interesting
with that.
season. It was a very predictable season. I think there's a lot of interesting,
Dude, no,
quirky moments.
I was robbed.
Were you?
Like literally,
Yes.
like did
The
someone
mobs?
come into your house during the
Ambition Season 2 was only lost because there was the mob issue where there was literally, watch my video, I'm not even kidding, probably 100 to 200 mobs in the area around me.
Sounds like you're
Alright, I'm not
bad
gonna
at
watch your
TV.
video, but where
Our
are you in
team,
the montage?
our team took probably like 8 gaps worth of damage. And then we didn't have enough healing to fight the
Yeah, I
other
didn't
team.
play that season. Me and Miles
Yeah,
had
you
to
did.
sit out because we had
You were just too good.
other commitments, and we wanted to give other people a chance after I won season 1.
That was my first RR kill in that round.
I was the
Wow.
first true PvE deaths in Ambition because of Season 2.
Yeah.
Classic.
Because Sep died to lava, but, got knocked into it. Or he got jihaded from above.
You know who died in lava? What it's round.
And Sep
No, I
that
didn't.
season did too.
Yeah, but
Did I
he
really?
suicided.
Brown did. Sep fell.
Yeah. Brown suicided and I got the for it, I think.
Yeah, he did.
So, like, that was my first official
Or wait,
kill.
didn't you
I guess it
knock
was-
someone off a cliff or something?
I
you-
shot them.
I think you shot Speedoshire, and then randomly
Might
he
have
hit the
been
ground.
Speedo.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
Speedo.
yeah. You know what it was?
Disaster.
It was Speedo, but I would have killed Brown too, but he suicided. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah. You're right. You're right. I remember from
My
my.
team was a disaster.
Yeah, it was. So was mine though. So
what
it's
was your
okay.
team?
My team was me,
Oh.
What It's Brown, Jake,
What's the
Kraft,
name?
and Speedoshire. I don't remember.
Oh,
Mine,
that is not
mine
a
was
disaster team.
actually _high KOKeowner, and it was me, Soul Goat, Vi, and actually yes.
Team bad decisions.
It sounds about
What
right.
was yours?
Mine was only
Yeah.
clutch a little. Clutch with the K. Because Catman had K's in his name.
So it was you, Catman, Plant,
So wait,
and Happy Kirby?
we all had a person on our team who only played season 2. Actually, yes, Catman and What It's Brown.
We should bring him back.
Interesting.
Should bring him on
For the
next week's
anniversary.
podcast.
Next week's podcast, Mischevous and them 3.
I asked MPMG to be on the first episode, but he was busy. I'm gonna
He
keep
should have
asking
been
him.
here, honestly. He should have been here today too.
We kept asking him to go on the Reddit UHC podcast, but he wasn't on.
God, what a nerd.
All
What a
right.
life.
Trivia music, loud trivia music, edited in here. Loud sounds, music, excitement. Welcome to our first podcast, trivia.com. So, we have this week. I don't know if we'll do it each week. We might. I think this will be fun.
I
This
think
is
it's a fun.
This is called the Ambition Quotable Moments Trivia. I have here 13 quotes. 2 of them were typed, the rest were spoken out loud from various players in various seasons. And I'm going to say the quote and what season it's from, and our players are going to try and, our other contestants of the podcast are going to try and deduce who said it. Some are more obvious than others, but we'll figure it out. And basically what we're going to do is it's just going to be sort of informal, and I'm just going to ask each person who they think said it, and we'll try and rifle through these because
Let me just get a list of who's in the server. Well, who was in Ambition.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
it's
get a list of everyone
it's
who's
a
played.
big list.
Pretty sure I put it in here yesterday. So
Yeah, you did,
probably in
actually.
chat
So
history.
either I'll go through the list or we'll just sort of come to general consensus because I feel like
Let's
some of
do
them
it.
might be obvious to like KOKe or Miles since they're there in season 1. Dango might be our real subject to see if you can figure it out.
The list of players.
Dango just copied paste everyone. All right. So our first quote is from season 1. It's sort of chronologically based on season. It's
Oh fuck.
and the quote is, "I had a dream about being eaten by a bear."
I know who it is. I'm not
I
gonna
know who it
answer.
is.
All right, Dango. Do you know who this
I'm gonna
is?
say MP.
Nope.
Wrong.
Ooh.
Ready, Miles? On 3.
Yeah.
Countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Joey Kin.
Joeykin?
Yeah,
Easy.
that is correct. From
I had a dream I was eaten by a bear.
while they were all frozen,
Great accent.
making fun of Raven. He just said that.
Yep.
This next one, probably most people can get, but we'll see. It's also from season 1, and the quote is, "Make a wall. I can kill them if you make a wall."
Oh, I think I know who this is.
I'm gonna go with Engal, but I don't know.
What do you two think?
Yeah, I was thinking Engel too.
Raven?
It's Dango.
Yes.
Ooh.
And to set the record straight,
Ooh.
he did not kill them, and he did make a wall. Sorry, discount Trump. Or reverse Trump, I guess. He's Mexican. All right, we're moving.
That's just racist. He's from Ecuador.
Hispanic.
He's not
Same thing.
Mexican.
Hispanic.
It's the same thing. It's fine.
All right, we're jumping
Okay,
now.
No
not
one will be
watching this
offended by
again.
that.
We're jumping now to season 3. I feel. Okay, this is a good one.
Oh,
Oh, no,
it's
I
short
know what
gamer.
it is.
I know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, so
I have no
whatever.
idea.
Kaoki got it, but we'll read it out loud anyway. It's the quote is, "At least try to find a pumpkin for Kaoki. Haha, get it? It rhymed."
Oh, no.
But it didn't rhyme.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
So that's
He
it.
he thought it rhymed, but it didn't. You had to explain to him after that it didn't rhyme.
So yeah,
I
short
guess
gamer.
this is the problem with me only watching Scribs videos.
Not too good at English.
Yeah,
This one
I won't try to spoil.
I
it.
definitely feel like you guys won't be able to get this quote. This is from season 5, and it's "fucking full diamond cocksucker."
I know who it is.
I think I know who it is.
Dango, do you know who it is?
I don't know who played season 5.
Lots of people. Do you have a guess?
Well, it wasn't
Who?
you.
Was it? This sounds like someone. Who does it sound like someone would say that? That's not English.
Bobster.
Okay, that's your guess, Bobster.
That's a good guess. Miles,
Miles,
what's your
who's your
guess?
guess?
KOKeowner.
Correct, it was me.
Yeah.
Me at Mischevous.
I made all these before I knew who would be on the podcast, so there may or may not be.
This is
quotes from
unfair.
the three. All right, moving now to season 6. This is a good one. Kaoki definitely knows this one, but we'll see if the rest of you guys know. It's, "Oh, C-Night is here. C-Night just shot a fucking fireball at my face."
I hate when that happens.
You know,
I
I have no idea
C-Night.
who this is.
This is a good quote.
You guys have a guess?
No.
Miles, you gotta be memeing. You better know who this is.
I don't fucking... Like, I remember C-Night, but I don't remember who the fuck C-Night was.
Oh, C-Night!
Was it fucking Edvin?
Are you serious, man?
Are you serious, man? Yeah, it's Edvin. So he's very not good at
Yeah.
pronouncing Xenon, so he said C-Night.
That was where the C-Night memes came from.
And me and Kaoki were his teammates, so naturally that's how we know. There was much confusion over what he was trying to
we were
communicate
like,
to us.
who? Who do you see? C-Night! We're like, what? It's Edvin. Edvin was saying that about Zenith.
It's funny because
I
they
feel so
teamed the
bad for
previous
Edvin.
season, so how do you not know
Yeah.
his name?
Oh no, the next season. Season 7 was when they...
Oh, my bad, you're right. All right, speaking of season 7, our next quote is from season 7, and the quote is, "Who do you think it is, dumbass? Get in a tower, you bitch." Tricky one. First one.
Someone
I
was
haven't
saying
noticed
it
yet.
to
I
Raven.
know this.
There's no way it wasn't too Raven.
It was definitely to Raven.
I
was
have my guess.
Was it Tommy?
All right, that's your guess.
I think
gotta
it was,
remember.
I think it was Mischief Well.
I'm trying to think about who Raven fought.
All right, we got 2 guesses.
I think it was Tommy.
All right, we have 2 guesses for Tommy, 1 for Mischevous. One of you is right, 2 of you are wrong. I said it.
I was Mischievous.
Tommy was my
Yeah.
teammate and he died, so I said that for his vengeance.
I was Yeah, I was remembering like who Raven fought against.
It was initially a quote from one of Tommy's clips in a Mumble game when he fought Raven, and yeah. So I reproduced it. That was a debate one because I thought people might think Tommy. All right, this next one is from
That's because
season.
it sounds like a Tommy thing to say.
Yeah. All right, this next one's from season 8. This one was typed in the chat, and the message is: I sure hope this budget toaster I bought is up to fire safety standards.
I know who it is.
Oh, I do too.
Dango, do you know who it is? I feel like you're not
I have
gonna
no
get
fucking
it.
idea.
No way. Any
It was the runner-up of season 8.
any guess?
Oh, it's Raven. It's Raven.
Nope.
No, it's
He's
Euro.
runner-up.
I
It was
need
Yaru after he
YouTube
killed
from you.
himself.
Suicided
Classic.
the
Or right
people
before.
back.
Lit himself on fire.
He was on half a heart in a tower, and it was on full with healing, so he decided to make a meme rather than fight.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's fair. He wasn't gonna win.
It was a meme. I'll give it that. So we're now in season 10, which was a Mumble season, I believe, if that gives you any context. And the quote is, "We can just stop, sit down, have a nice cold beer."
I thought the quote was going to be something like Northwest Corner.
This one's definitely not a more commonly known one. See if you guys can take a guess.
Oh, I
TX
know
Bill.
who this is.
TX Bill's your guess?
I know he
gotta be an
didn't
oldie.
even play, but it sounds like a TX Bill
He
thing.
did not play the season, so that's
I
an
don't
interesting
care.
guess.
It's TX Bill.
Dango, do you have a
This
guess?
is Bobster, isn't it?
Yes. Good guess, Dango.
I'm
How-
reading names.
How do you remember
Why
that
It
did
was
one?
Bob
Miles?
say
totally
that?
Carl. Let's go with
You-
Carl.
He was dying. Bob was dying. He just wanted to have a nice cold beer. All right, this next one is probably my favorite one on the list. More so if you hear the clip. So I don't know if I can do it justice, but this one's from season 11. It's, all right, Butch, I think I see the cave you entered. Oh, enemy, enemy, enemy. Here, take one of these, Costanza boy.
I know who it is.
The other two know? Dago,
No.
Miles?
Between two people.
Who are you thinking, Miles?
You were Raven, because I know you guys were both teams of Costanza.
Okay.
Oh.
Any,
Costanza wouldn't be talking to himself, and it wasn't a Mumble season.
Well, Miles is 0 for 3.
Okay, Dango, any guess?
No.
Okay,
It
Terry,
was
do you know who it is?
Zarky LP.
Yeah, he was fighting Costanza, and Costanza knocked him off a cliff to half a heart, and then he just pours water, and he goes, "Take one of these, Costanza boy." It wasn't Mumble, but he is. That's like my favorite quote.
I only knew because that's what Sol and Zarky used to call each other.
Yeah. All right, we are jumping now to season 14, and the quote is, "Last recording session went horribly wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure 2 children died in the making." This is an FFA season.
It sounds like a Cappy Rappy quote.
It does.
Dango, any different guess? Or
Or
I thought
it was
Cappy was
Kevin.
season 15.
well, he played that season.
Oh,
That was Cappy's first season.
shows you what I
For
know.
context about this quote, we started the game, and then I think there was an issue with the world.
It was the hunger.
Oh, there was an issue with the hunger. Yeah, because
It was
yeah, I don't
self-diagnosis.
remember exactly what it was. Yeah, it was
You couldn't see your
self-diagnosis.
hunger,
but-
so people starved to death.
yeah, so
That sounds totally
We-
acceptable. You should have left.
we
that.
only had we played 10 minutes of that season, and then we just restarted
All right.
and did it we did it the same day. Like we did 10
Yeah.
minutes in, and they were like, "Oh shit, hunger's wrong," and then we just restarted.
All right, Dango, different guess, same guess?
I'll go with Cappy, I guess.
Conformity, I like it. It was
Bandwagon.
Yes,
Cappity
I'm
Rappity.
very good at jumping on bandwagons.
All right, we have another quote from season 14. This quote is, "Minecraft isn't depressing because Minecraft fills in that empty gap in your heart where love should be. But if you don't have love, you can play Minecraft instead."
Oh,
That sounds like
Jesus.
Kevin.
Oh man, Shadow Lego didn't play that
I
season.
feel like this is Cappy again.
That does sound like a Cappy quote, but it also sounds like I know it's not Shadow, but that sounds like something Shadow would say.
All right, so we have One for Shadow, one
No,
for...
it's not for Shadow. I'm just
Debating.
saying, it sounds like something Shadow would say.
Alright, you ready to hear who it is?
I'm gonna say
No.
Kevin.
It was also Cappy Rappy. We got two back-to-back Cappy boys.
It was a trick.
Alright, now we're going to Season 17. This is a weird quote. It kind of doesn't make sense, so I'll give a slight description after. So this one is... Hey Beater, yes Cack from Ambition Season 8, KOKeowner, Ching Chong Ding Dong. The KOKeowner part is referencing that the last part is supposed to be said by KOKeowner.
I know who it is.
I'm fairly sure it's one of two people I'm thinking of.
Dango, do you know who it is? Probably not. I
Nope.
would never. Alright.
It is Lego Beast, and if I'm wrong, it's Bobby.
It's Lego and Bobby.
Yeah, it was Lego. It's like
Yep.
the worst joke ever, but
That's
So
when they
all
were
Lego
obsessed
jokes,
with the
really.
Hey Beater memes.
yeah.
Hey Beater, yes? Blank from blank?
Alright, 2 quotes left, both from Season 18. The first one is, I might be a bit of a heroin addict.
By Texel.
Probably Kevin, yeah.
Bandwagon!
Miles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bandwagon. It's Kevin.
Conformity?
It's not. It might be fucking
Yeah.
Cappy if it's not.
It is not Kevin. It is not Cappy. Do we have any other guesses?
Nate.
It's clearly King.
Heroin addict. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, I'll give it to you guys. It's Tommy SX. Might be a bit of a
Oh.
heroin addict.
Dang.
Who watches Tommy, honestly?
I had to get one Tommy quote in here, and it was a random one, but it worked. Alright, our final quote. I feel like everyone's going to get this one, but I have to say it anyway. It's our second type in chat one from Season 18, and you probably, well, you might know. The only reason no one thinks Cappy is going to win is because the liberal media won't cover him.
Hold on, I'm checking my
I
page.
don't know who that is.
Really? Oh gosh. I feel like this one
Is
is
it
the easiest
Kevin?
one on here.
I'm saying Kevin.
Alright,
Maybe Bobby?
do we have 2 other guesses? Dango?
Bobby doesn't know big words like that.
I am checking my footage.
You're checking your footage. I'll give it to you. I don't think you were alive when this quote was typed.
Ooh, I died in like the 6th episode, so
I
it
guess
had to
that
have been
gives
at
you a
least
hint.
up then.
Fuck, man.
That leaves... Fuck, what teams are left?
It was Scott's team and Michael's team.
And Cappy Rappy.
Cappy was a solo.
Although, yeah,
Hmm.
why would Cappy be talking about himself in the third person? I'll give you that much of a hint.
Alright, this final one is gotta be Kevin. I'm just gonna guess
No,
Kevin
Kevin
again.
was dead.
It was Kevin. He was on the second last team.
Oh. I guess it was Kevin.
Oh.
And it was Kevin. You might have been alive
Thanks,
at that
King.
point. But that about wraps it up for our Ambition Quotable Trivia. Good job, everyone. Dango looks like he got 1 right in the end,
Very
I believe. So,
Yeah,
I think I
Dango.
got 2. Didn't I bandwagon one?
oh yeah, you did. So we got 2 for Dango, a lot for Turi, and a
Quality.
lot for Miles. So it looks like Dango's this week's winner.
Absolutely. I'd break my leg.
Very proud of you guys. You did well. A lot of those are known quotes. Some of them were very not known quotes, but
No,
All
no,
of them
doesn't
were
matter.
very
Sword
not
Rush
new.
Quote feels bad, man.
that's a good quote. I was tempted to put that in there, but maybe next episode. You never know. And moving on, we have our only non-ambition ultra hardcore topic. It is, what is your first recorded round to watch and your first one to play?
And this was a discussion question said by Project McCabe. So yeah, first one that I watched was Minecraft Season 3. I was a big fan of Vintage Beef, and I saw that he started releasing Season 3, and so like I watched Episode 1. I was like, what is this? This is kind of cool. I went back and watched seasons, what was it, 1 and 2, which is the one where they were trying to do survival. And I didn't even know about the subreddit until one day I was on the Minecraft Reddit, and I saw like a link to the subreddit or someone talking about it, and I came here. And so my first record round that I actually played was Ambition Season 1, and that was actually the first video that I uploaded to my channel too.
That's a very great story. Dango,
Thanks, dude.
you wanna give us your story next?
All right. First UHC I watched was Minecraft Season 1. Because I was subbed to pause for a while. That was pretty much all I watched. First one I played was Ambition 18, if we're going by what was uploaded at least.
Yeah, let's go by that. That allows people
So
to
that's about
see.
it. I found UHC in like fucking 4th or 8th. I think 8th probably sounds better.
Years
I
old?
think that's right. 8th season of
8th grade?
Minecraft UHC.
Ah, that makes
I
more
was
sense.
16. Yeah, 16.
Miles, what about you? What's
So it was 4.5 years.
What's
Same
your
as
story?
KOKe, but I watched it through Etho instead of Beef.
and
Still watch
first
Etho
one
to
you
this day.
played?
Dude, I watch Etho too.
Yeah, first one I played was also Ambition Season 1.
Oh.
And it was my first Minecraft video release, but not my first video release. I deleted all of those.
Roblox.
I will explain what. No, they're not Roblox. I will explain what they are when we get down a little bit further in the list.
Oh, we gotta go down for Miles this
Oh.
thing. All right,
Miles,
so
I hope it's not the next one.
No, it's not.
I really hope it's not.
oh gosh. So my first round I watched, I believe it was Minecraft Season 8. And I watched all
Was
the
that
old
the
ones.
BTC one?
That was the one where Etho won, if I'm thinking of it correctly. The one where Etho won is the first one I saw, the FFA,
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That would be 8.
I believe, because I remember it was before the big Season 9 gap, and that's when around when I found UHC. And the first round I played was a round I was invited to by Zulus for an SMP called 8-Bit Voxel, and was their second UHC. It went terribly because they apparently allowed cross-teaming, so I died to a team of 3 and a team of 2 game while I was stuck in an anvil, because, you know, if you walk into an anvil, you get stuck in it. And it was a fight in their base, and I got stuck in it, and I died to the final single person while stuck in an anvil versus a
Classic.
team of 3. And not many people uploaded, so it was interesting, but some notable people in it were Belrus, Happy Kirby, and Zulus and myself. Zulus was my teammate. So yeah, that was technically uploaded, but after that it was also Ambition Season 1.
What about UHC?
That was not uploaded, and it was after 8-Bit Voxel.
Yeah, but like that was before Ambition.
It was, yeah. It was the weekend before Ambition Season 1, because that's what I was using to test hosting, even though I'd hosted before, but hosting a recorded round. Which was a failed, if you guys don't know, UHSEA was a failed recorded round by, what's his name, Jack's World? When he existed.
Classic.
And yeah,
All right. Is that everyone?
that is, yes. .com.
Thanks for the question.
Yes. Dankeschön.
I think the Minecraft UHC where I found the subreddit was 9.
9.
8.
That was after the huge
That would have been
break.
way too early.
I remember 8 had a huge gap between like 8 and 9.
Yeah. Because it was the teams of 4, right?
Yeah, 9 was the Dragon Rush team of 4. That was a good season
Yeah.
too.
Then it had to be 9. Because I did not join in 2012. And I'm pretty sure 8 ended at the end of 2012.
Yeah, I think I joined the community in like near the end of the big gap between Minecraft 8 and 9.
I joined in April 2013.
March
Interesting.
2013.
Interesting.
Same day as Epic Sackville.
Lemon interesting. So we now got to move on to our subreddit of the week, because we have taken up a lot of time already, which is fine. You guys love listening to us, right?
No.
Our subreddit of the week
Love us.
is one you probably love and or hate. r/5050. Definitely good times. If you don't know how it works, there's a bunch of links with 2 descriptions of like images
NSFW.
or videos. Very NSFW and NSFL, not safe for life. So it'll be like cute puppy or dead corpse, and you click on it and it's one of the 2, and it's
Oh God.
terrible or great, or you know, it's surprising the quality of the good posts sometimes when you get them.
I have not been on this subreddit in like years.
It's definitely something that after you click on a bad image, you never go on for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But,
think I've been here
Um,
once, and that's about it. And that was earlier today.
but if you're brave, you'll go on it for some entertainment.
I went on this once 2 years ago, clicked on the first post, closed it, never went back.
I feel like that's definitely some people's experience. It's messed up.
I don't
man.
even want to click on these. I'm looking at the titles and like my life is perfectly content without clicking on any of these things.
I feel like it's a first time you do it kind of thing, and then after that, it's like
The second one
pass.
is actually really amusing.
But yeah, major warning. It's some very messed up stuff on there. So if you have virgin eyes, don't go there. Just don't.
I mean, you
Okay,
can
this
if you
is weird. It
want.
looks like Happy's a moderator of this subreddit.
Cappy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm kidding.
No.
He's not
Probably.
actually a moderator. I'm just fucking with you.
Not kidding though. I am a moderator of r/thick. Go subscribe, everyone.
Dick with two
Tuesday.
C's.
Yeah. Thick
Also
with two Cs.
subscribe to Christian memes.
No, it's r/Christian hentai. That should be our next subreddit of the week.
Both work, really.
It's my podcast. I'll do what I want.
I'm a
No,
big
it's
fan of
our
both.
podcasts. So yeah. Anything else for our subreddit of the week?
No, please no.
Nope.
Fair enough. We can move on to hours of entertainment. This section, this podcast, will actually literally last hours. We're going to talk about it for hours.
I don't believe you.
It's going to be edited
Can we
down
just
for
make
the
our
listeners.
Survivor the subreddit of the week
Yeah,
again,
if you just look
please?
down at the timestamp, you'll see you're about 50 minutes in out of the 17-hour podcast.
No, I'm editing it down for the viewers, but for us, we are going to be here for hours. I hope you brought
Okay,
snacks.
so the first game is Achievement Unlocked, which I'm pretty sure I played in high school.
Yeah, I definitely played that.
This
nice,
is
though.
like back. I used or
Yeah.
middle school even. I used to love Flash games. I'd go on
The game was-
addictinggames.com.
The game came out December 2008. I remember it coming out and playing it.
I feel like you
this
just
was
gotta
a long time ago.
you just gotta play it
I played
yourself.
it in middle school during class and got yelled at a lot.
There's
Oh,
no
it's really loud.
There's
I
no
gotta
good
mute it.
way to describe it without spoiling it. Just play it. It's stupid and it's fun. And our
Oh
next
god, it's so loud.
Our
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Grr.
Those are some. We lost another viewer. Those are some good sound effects for our next topic, which is the Killer Clown Prank series. These have been going on for quite a while, and they're actually so slightly spooky and fun to watch. Where these guys dress up as like killer clowns and get around like sledgehammers and chainsaws, pretend to destroy dead bodies and scare the absolute crap out of some people. It's some of them are
That
just
is
so
literally
insane.
how you get shot.
They do it in
that's
like
not really a prank.
not when you're in your country, or maybe when you're in your country, but when you're in basically any other country, you're pretty safe. I mean, I'm not saying that's smart, but they're in
Like I'm just saying, if someone is walking around in a clown mask, like doing shit like this, that you will get shot. You will
only
get
in your
shot.
country. Only in your country. That's just fact.
Oh,
And I
jeez.
think they're in like Italy, something like that, somewhere in Europe. I think definitely a non-English speaking country.
I don't find that shit entertaining.
Really? Okay.
No, it's just like
take-
that shit
take-
fucks with people.
Well, yeah. Take away the fact that it's like terrible to do that. It's entertaining. You
It's
have
like,
to admit.
yeah, I'm pranking some dude by like raping his family. It's just a prank,
Okay,
bro,
it's
and then
not-
give him a fist bump.
Most of them
Like,
are
it's just a
not that
prank, bro.
bad. Most of them are not that bad.
Even so,
Some of them are definitely over the edge, but I guess I'm just sort of fine with that because I'm not a pussy.
All right, moving on
Right.
to our next topic.
Please.
Ambition Survivor, which is pretty much a bunch of people in the Ambition group getting together, playing a Survivor, having someone host and everything.
having a Minecraft variant of Survivor played by the group.
And I mean, we started with Flash games back in mid-May. I've hosted 4 Flash games in May, and then we've done 4 Minecraft seasons.
God, you started in May? It took you
Yeah, we
fucking
did
3
one
months to tell me about this?
weekend. Miles was like, "Hey, let's do like a Survivor thing," and
I think we're on Epic Mafia, and someone was like, "What is the Survivor tab?" And
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, you can play Survivor games. I'll host one if you want me to."
well, at the time, like really, Miles and I were the only ones who watched Survivor, and we were like, "Okay, that sounds fun." And we tried to convince other people, and then after a couple games of it, we're like, "Hey, why don't we actually start watching the show?" And it kind of just evolved from there. And then Miles hosted a bunch in the summer. Scott and I hosted one during the summer, and it's just basically like we play. And we're actually, the reason why this is a topic is we're actually doing one. By the time this podcast is out, it will have been played. And so I imagine the next cast people will talk about how it went.
Yeah,
But it's
and,
cool because a lot of other groups have started to do stuff like that. Like I know Harbor just had one. Dango, you said something about New Dawn possibly having one, right?
Yeah, BJ's
Yeah,
putting
BJ's been
together a
talking
New
about
Dawn
it.
one.
Oh, cool, yeah. So, like, it's cool how like this started as literally just us screwing around, and then now other people have realized that it's kind of cool and started picking it up.
Yeah, I built the first Minecraft one in like 5 hours, and I hosted it for 8 people. So I mean, it's perfectly possible for any group really to do their own.
What's our numbers looking like tomorrow?
15 people, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that Scott and I worked on was so long. Like we probably spent a cumulative total of like 40 to 50 hours at least working on it.
And it was worth it because it was really fun and it was really good. It was really well built too.
It was a bit crazy, but yeah. And we use Mumble.
It got tiring for those.
Oh yeah, we use Mumble.
So that makes it really interesting. It definitely makes it pretty Survivor-esque. I mean, as close as you can get really from the what we have, the tools we have, and the one coming up we're using the toughest nails mod. So
yeah.
If Miles,
yeah, we're using the.
I don't know if you want to explain what that is, Miles, because I don't know it very well.
Okay, well, pretty much with Tough as Nails, it makes Minecraft a whole lot harder because now you have a thirst bar you have to look after, and you have to like purify the water and stuff. Otherwise, you can get thirst, which is like, hunger when you eat rotten flesh. You also get reduced health based off of the difficulty. So, like on normal mode, you get 5 hearts instead of 10. And there's a bunch of new items and you also have to like keep track of like your temperature. Like if you get too hot, you'll have hyperthermia, and you can die from that. If you get too cold, you can get hypothermia.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Temperature is just like really important.
Yeah, like temperature, thirst.
You will straight up die during the night if you're not. You have to like stand next campfire.
Yeah, and then there's also like seasons. So like, I've done some testing for the Survivor, and you will still you will have hypothermia in the middle of winter, in the middle of the day in a desert. Or, you're going to get hypothermia super quickly in the middle of the day in the middle of the summer.
Yeah. So it like actually makes survival. Previously, a lot of it was about like challenges and strategizing as much as you can do at camp, because after a while, like if you're in the game for 6 hours, everyone's got gear, everyone's got like all the stuff they need to survive. But I think this will be a good addition because it actually makes the survival aspect more important.
It's like the reverse of Survivor, the TV show. It started more survival-oriented and grew into a more strategic social game. So we're kind of going opposite, which is kind of interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. And there's only been one Minecraft death in the 4 seasons, and that was because someone committed suicide to fix their hunger.
IRL?
So...
In the IRL version?
That's right. This season I'm going to kill myself IRL. That'll be
I'm so hungry I'm going to kill myself.
I mean, hey, it's probably been done once in time in history. Back when, like, Game of Thrones was a time.
Only 2 people have died in any version of Survivor. One person died in the first day.
Yes, the days with dragons.
The other guy died in Hungarian Survivor of a heart attack like 19 days in. And instead of going to Tribal that episode, they all had like a wake for him at Tribal.
Oh no.
That sounds terrible.
That's unfortunate.
Well, he wasn't hungry after that. Too soon?
Nah.
Monsoon.
That was okay. I didn't laugh at it, but it was okay.
Who wants to introduce our first question?
Hey, so now we'll be moving on to the final segment of the podcast. Questions. Last episode, we asked you guys to put some questions in the comments, or email Mischevous, or send him a Twitter DM or something.
Yep, I got 3 emails and 1 comment. No.
Yep.
2 emails and 1 comment. Math.
Yep, and we have the questions that you guys submitted.
Yes.
First question was, who do you think has had the biggest impact on the Ambition TS meta? Submitted by myself. I didn't know I was going to be on the podcast.
You want to answer your own question?
No, you guys go first.
I would say 99_Carson Race Carson _King_ 0.
Yeah, I would agree with _King_. Because I think one day he just started saying Nutty Monster for 10 minutes, and it just evolved into a meme within a couple days.
Dango?
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Hey, bandwagon boy.
Or Cappy.
Alright, let's go I'm going to go shout out to a comment I got on this by the one and only Vi7155, and his response was the picture of me as a 12-year-old boy on the top right corner of the corner of the TeamSpeak as the biggest influence of the TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I would also like to say,
I'm a big
like,
fan
some
of
of the
that.
stupid shit Kaoki says. It's pretty funny.
So
Like,
everything.
Yeah. I think I like to describe. I mean, I think the addition of Cappy and Kevin was pretty big too.
Yeah, they definitely
Personally,
pushed it in a more
they were pretty big meme boys.
meme-centric era. And the meta is
I mean,
definitely
it can't have
changing.
been that serious before they got here.
No. No.
There's no way.
It was very serious. We talked about politics, healthcare, government, world hunger, and sheep.
Yeah,
Strictly.
let's just discuss that next season of
I
Ambition.
didn't know we were Kiwis.
Correct. All right, next question is by my personal friend, Spooky Kebab 3069.
It's a great name.
He asked, do you think they should make a quarry in the house animea?
Well, I've never seen a quarry in a house unless it was Minecraft. So having like an actual quarry in someone's house in real life as an anime? In real life as an anime,
Well, have you guys ever played modded Minecraft?
No, we only
Yes.
talk about politics. You
Because
know
if
the
you've
rest.
played modded Minecraft, I'm pretty sure you've had a quarry in the house.
That's just ridiculous. You use ender cores so you don't have to fucking look at the giant hole.
Quarry, quarry, quarry in the house.
You're mining every week, baby.
All right.
And my answer is yes. Our final question is by someone with a username Thirsty Mike and the Boys 87. He asked if you could have a full 3-course meal, appetizer, entree, and dessert for your ultimate last meal before dying on death row, including sides and drinks. What would you get?
Jeez.
Well, this is really easy. I'm gonna have to go with Dango, and then some more Dango, and then some more Dango.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Okay, weed.
Classic.
All right, what would I get?
Fuck. I think it's almost easier to go backwards because dessert would definitely be cheesecake of some sort.
Okay.
I know that.
And your entree?
Entree. Either like a really there's so many good ones. Maybe like some real good homemade, like money can buy lobster mac and cheese. I think that would do it.
Okay.
That'd be pretty good.
What would you be sipping on with that?
Probably some eggnog. Eggnog's pretty good.
Hey man, it's your last meal. You do you. Any sides? Any appetizer?
Appetizer. Jeez, I gotta think about that one. Come back to me.
All right, Miles, you got any thoughts?
I actually don't know. This is like something I've never had to consider, and I might have to consider in a few years' time.
Oh no, Miles, don't assassinate JFK. All right, I'll give you guys my list. So for appetizer, I would have a nice bruschetta. I think that would be nice.
That would be super good. Oh, that's a
with
good
some
choice.
rolls, because you always have bread to start. So you
What
know.
about like my homemade tomatoes and basil?
Yeah,
Would you take that?
I would take that. So I'd have some tomatoes and basil, some rolls, and some bruschetta. So very varied appetizers. Then
that'd
for
be
an
good.
entree, I would have a nice medium rare steak with Montreal steak spice, some garlic mashed potatoes on the side from where I used to work, the restaurant I used to work at. They were the best. And to drink, I would have a nice cold beer. And currently, because it's fresh in my mind, I would have a beer I had at a bar last week called Trailer Park Boys, like the TV show.
Interesting.
And for dessert, I would have my ultimate favorite dessert, which is hot brownies with vanilla bean ice cream and a nice cold tall glass of milk to wash that down.
My mouth is watering.
If your palate is not wet after that, I don't know what you're doing. Or you're
I think the triple dango was pretty good too. I don't know.
It was pretty good.
that definitely has my Soylent dripping.
I gotta think about my fucking entree or my appetizer, man. I can't pick. What about just croutons? Like not a salad,
Just
just
croutons.
croutons.
Just a
Just a
bowl of
bowl of
croutons.
croutons.
No, not even a bowl, just a bag of them.
I could dig it.
Yeah, like one of the bags that you dump on.
You
don't,
you just
eat it right
grab
out of
it,
the bag.
rip it open with your teeth, and just stick your mouth in it. Also,
Pretty much.
forgot to mention if I could have a quick times bowl of popcorn after I'm done, just a little bit of roughage.
Oh yeah, it's like
Well,
the
you can't have a
final episode of
post-dessert
Scotty's
dessert.
Popcorn.
Nah, it's like with the dessert. It's my last meal. I can get what I want.
It's the final episode of Scotty's Popcorn.
It would be so sad.
Miles, come on, you gotta give an answer.
I actually can't think of anything. I think maybe for the appetizer, I'd pick a gun. My entree, I'd pick the bullet. I could just swallow that shit pretty quickly.
Miles, no.
They're not taking me to. They're not giving me.
This is
They're not
unacceptable.
taking me to
You
death row.
cannot
I'm
eat
taking
those.
myself right to death row.
Okay, Miles, I got a better idea. Get a cake with a saw in it.
And
Bust
I saw off
yourself
my
out.
jaw.
Get a rock hammer in there. You'll be out in no
No,
time.
you got to think of something that takes like a really, really long time to like prep and make. You have the most amount of time that you can live.
That is true.
Like I want to find something that takes like 50 years to make, and they'll have to accept my request.
You should ask for a 2070 finely aged wine. You'd be like, 2070 is gonna be a good year for grapes. I know. That's a nice loopy hole.
No, you got to say like I want my own wine, but I want to grow the grapes myself, so I'm gonna need some sunlight, and I need to go outside of myself to grow them.
And a little
Yeah, they're not
bit
gonna
of
let you do that.
weed. So Miles,
I don't know, but definitely for dessert, it'd be a nice pot brownie, so I can be high as fuck when I get executed.
Of course.
yo man, just do it already. Like, I just,
What's your dessert?
I'm
Meth.
ready.
Just meth.
Some
Or
nice-
like no, get bleach as a dessert. That'd be good.
A little bit of bleach and orange juice.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
No, pumpkin spice.
It's
Bleach
fall. Get some Scottober pumpkin spice bleach.
for the boys.
Yep, for the boys.
Everything's got to be
Cracking open a
pumpkin
cold
spice,
one.
otherwise
Speaking
you're
of
not
cracking
a
open a
basic
cold
bitch.
one for the boys, that's it. And now we're gonna crack open a see you later with the viewers.
Yay!
So everyone,
I'm not
now
a
that you've
fan
done
of
the
this outro.
podcast, if you're not driving and not at work, you are a designated cold one cracker right now. Go get one from the fridge.
Are you calling your viewers crackers? That's kind of racist.
You can't be racist against white people.
See you guys next episode.
Wait! Don't forget to submit your questions
Questions.
to
www.com.
What?
And one last thing, if you rearrange letters in Dango, you get gonad. See you next time.